say bye to these losers going by car. We're going in an aeroplane. Hey. So me and Piers, we're going to go and fly the task, get a track log in the plane, then fly our hang gliders and submit this track log. That's how you win.
Oh yeah. Won't be suspicious at all with 100 knots an hour speed, average speed.
Might have to fudge the numbers a little bit, but I think we can do it.
We can.
One of the first flights of the season. We're all super excited to be up here. We've been waiting all season for this. Some of us just can't contain our excitement. We better wake him up before we take off, hadn't we? There we go. So after a bit of deliberation on takeoff and thinking, how the hell are we going to get through to this side of the ridge, decided we're going to go over to the Busket, which is the peak just up over here. So we're going to fly out to the Busket with a 400-meter radius on, and then just down to Omarama. So cloud base, as you can see, is not much higher than it was earlier, but at least we can see over the ridge line. We can see it along the coastline. So it's now like, I think, 10 to 3, so it's getting pretty late in the day. We weren't forecast to be working any later than 3:30, 4 o'clock anyway, so it'd be good to get off the hill before it's just a sled run for everyone. So that's our new task, from the saddle to the Busket, and then from the Busket down to Omarama. Our original task would have taken us down to Mount Ida, but after being stuck in the cloud on takeoff for a couple of hours and not having much day left, we decided we were going to change to Mount Ida turn point and move it to the Busket. We'd still have our goal in Omarama and we'd still be taking off from the saddle, and we thought that'd be a much more achievable task for us to fly. Alright, so now I've just taken off into a real low cloud base, but I want to get as high as I can, hopefully climb up the side of the cloud, get as much height as possible before leaving here, and then slow float around cloud base, just trying to eke out any little bit of lift that's there. So climbed up there to the cloud, didn't take long, a few turns, and a couple other gliders. I think Tom was one of them, Hagen as well. Try and get the jump on them and just yeah, stay at the cloud pretty much. I want to get onto these sunny western faces here because yeah, 10 past 3 in the afternoon. They're going to be pointing into the sun. And now I just want to boat across and take any little beep like that. Cloud base a little bit lower there. If I get to it, I should arrive at cloud base and hopefully find it easier to boat around up there. Now, point the toes jump the gap and cross the valley. So, just arrived on this spine here. I can see Shane down there working something. There's a cloud above. It's sat in the sun. We've joined a dotted line and we should start to get a beep on the instrument in the next few seconds. There's a bit of sync. Where is it? What's Shane climbing in? Trying to connect the dots in that, but there it is. Stay formed. It was a little bit further out. It's on the hill. 4,250. So not really going above 4.3 there. I'm going to move down the ridge and see if it's working somewhere further down. It is a bit sunnier further down. So there's nothing much going above 4,000 feet, which tells me not to stick around too much longer than what I need to at this height. Although the cloud's not far away, when we get to the cloud, these are just starting to form there, and we're getting a big pull this way. But the cloud's there, why isn't it pulling me that way? Back to 4,200. A little bit of cloud forming. The bigger cloud at the end of the ridge has died now. Hopefully just in time for the next cycle coming through when I arrive there. This is getting a little bit stronger. Still not too established. 24.4 kilometres to the next turn point up at the Busket. Alright. 4,500. Let's try and connect with the this next cloud. Good, so I got the climb under the cloud. Just need to make sure I concentrate and stay in the core now. I'll take it all the way as high as I can, and then we'll be crossing towards Tara Hills. Tara Hills just at the foot of Cuthbert. We'll see what we get off Tara Hills on the way, and then we want to get onto Cuthbert as high as we can. Once we get high on Cuthbert, we can cross over to Omarama. We're going to be on these foothills out that lead up to the Busket, I imagine. It's going to be a bit of a sunny and a wind component, so hopefully they're going to be working nicely when we get there. And then 400 metre radius on the Busket, and then back to Omarama. So 4,000 feet, and that last couple of hundred feet is definitely a different air mass. Definitely something different there. I'm just trying to pick the drift of the thermal now. We've just gone through it. It's very broken, but this could be my ticket to get off the lower ridge, off the Tara Hills onto Cuthbert. 4,300, and it was slowing down. That's the sort of high that we're getting before. Apart from that time we took it to the cloud. So I don't want to waste my time trying to get an extra 50 feet out of that. So it's up to 3.9. A bit further down, we're just on the north end of Cuthbert now, Omarama down here. This is where goal's going to be at. But first I need to go and tag that peak up there. That's the Busket, and that is 12.5 kilometres to go. So it's going to take a bit of work getting there, especially if we're not getting much above 4,000 feet. That ridge line there is going to be our ticket up there if we make it. I'm just going to pop around this corner, then any northerly flow which we've got, it's not really too strong of a wind, anything northerly will be flowing up here as well. The sun's, well, straight on that face, you can see my shadow there. Hopefully we get a climb up here. I'm expecting something from this ridge line. So now I need to get as high as I can before crossing the flats. I don't expect the flats to be working at all. With the rain that came through yesterday, it's going to be pretty wet down there. We'll need a day or two to dry out before they start to work properly. Now it's getting up through 4,500. Now there's no cloud forming above me, and I can see the other clouds around Cuthbert, the ones that have formed, are not much higher, so I don't expect this climb to go much. Maybe if it gets to 5, I'll be surprised if it goes much higher. I think I need more than 5 to get across Omarama to the foothills with enough height to not have to grovel my way out, but I'll keep working this. We're at 4,600, keep working this, try and tag that 5,000 feet mark to cross over. If it keeps going, well obviously I'll take it, but if it's slowed down by then I won't. Maybe we go across the flat. It's going to be a real toe pointer to get across there though. Could be running out of day. 2.2 kilometres to go. Come on. Are you going to release from here? 1.8 kilometres to the turn point. 2,400 feet. Can I get on the windward side of this before it pushes me onto the ground? 1.75, but now I'm flying around the cylinder. Just up there off my right hand wingtip, where I need to go to. Hopefully this ridgeline's nice and soarable. Please be soarable. Please be soarable. Please go up. I think this could be us down. Come on. Yeah, I think we're down, boys. I think we're down. Tree lines is where the road is. Make for an easier retrieve. Alright. I'll bring it down near the road, I guess. Bugger. Oh well, I gave it a shot. I think if we'd have got to the turn point, we would have made Omarama, we would have made on glide where we needed to be. Check the wind. Yeah, got a bit of a northerly. Just been north something away from that tree line. Alright. Very light wind. Keep some speed on. There we go. We have landed.
Well, there she is. We're down, and the turn point is that antenna up there. So yeah, I think I got like 1.7 kilometers away from it. The plan was then to tag that and then go back down to Omarama, which is probably 6-7 kilometers this way. Not all that far. I think if you're on the summit of here, you can sort of boat your way down this ridge line and tag Omarama. So that would have been in goal if it had got up there, but it was pretty tough getting up to like 4.5. Needed to go up to 5. I think the highest I got the whole flight was 5,000 feet. I think the top of there is probably about 4,500 feet. So I needed to get up there. I don't know if it was possible. Maybe it was possible if it had been earlier. I was a little bit slow on Cuthbert over here, so a few gliders catch up. There's a few gliders on the ground down there as well, but yeah, here I am at the bottom of the Busket. Not a bad flight, considering we were stuck up there in the cloud in the snow for a couple of hours. But yeah, we had a good day and I've had a good flight. Happy days.